Hey everybody, it's me Megs, and I am back with another video. I'm doing this kind of like red look with a pop of sparkle. So first, my face is washed and moisturized, and today I am going to use the Juvias Place I Am Magic foundation. Y'all, this foundation is full coverage and is super bomb. So if you have not checked out my review of this foundation, it is linked down in the description below, so check that out. And so I'm going to apply this all over, and as you can see, the finish is absolutely flawless. I love this foundation. So that is on and applied. So then I'm going to go ahead and, of course, I did prime before, so everything I use is down in the description too, y'all. But now I'm going to highlight using the Juvias Place concealer also, and this concealer is super smooth. I also did do a review of the concealer also. So I apply it underneath my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow area, and my chin. And I'm going to blend this out with a damp beauty blender, y'all. I just bought me a new beauty blender because the other one was old and it was kind of embarrassing about how long I had it. But then again, impressive, as far as how long I had it. So go ahead and blend that out. Using a damp beauty blender just changed the game for me. Just helped me blend everything out. So I really like this highlight color because it's not too bright, but it gives me just enough. So now to contour, I am going to use the Juvia's Place concealer as well. This is a Juvia's Place look, y'all, okay? So I like this concealer color because the contour isn't too bright. It just gives me just enough. So I'm just going to go ahead and blend that out with the booty part, of course, like I always do. The booty part is just the easiest part to blend everything out with. So I'm just going to tap. Tap, tap, tap. Isn't that a song? I think that's a song, right? And then, of course, contour my nose. I'm going to use my finger right here and blend everything out. I like using my fingers just to blend my nose because I feel like it gives me a more natural look. And then, of course, I'm going to use a Juvia's Place powder. This powder is super bomb. The name of this powder is down in the description. And I really like the color of this powder because it's not too yellow. I don't really do yellow tone powders too often because I feel like it changes the color of the concealer. So I let that bake. And then I, of course, did my eyebrows. I do have an eyebrow tutorial that is linked down in the description below. And for my face powder, I only used a little bit of translucent because I'm actually testing out something with my foundation routine. So I just use a little bit of Kohgendo translucent powder. And of course, I did contour using the Black Radiance contour palette in medium deep. And I really love that contour palette. It's my holy grail. So I just put it on my cheeks to sculpt that out. And then I brush a little bit around my forehead just to give kind of like a gradient, golden, warmer contour look. And of course, put a little bit on my nose to contour. And for eyes, I'm going to use the Fumi Juvia's Place collab palette, okay? And first, I am going to prime my eyes using the Urban Decay Primer Potion. This is my favorite eye primer for shadow. So I just apply that and rub it on in because you're going to need it. For my brow highlight, I'm just going to use a nice matte kind of creamy tone from Beauty Treats. And it's their 88 palette. Their 88 palette, y'all, okay? So for the shadow, I'm going to use this red tone right here, and I'm going for more of like a smoky red look. So I'm going to pat this all over the lid, just using one color, super easy look. So just pack that on, and the color is super bright. You can use a white base underneath this to make it pop even more, but I wanted mine more so on the subtle side, even though the color is still super bright, y'all. So I blended out the edges. So to add some warmth to the crease, I am going to use the Juvia's Place blush palette, and I'm going to pop this into the crease and just helps blend everything else together and helps create more of a gradient. So you only literally use three shadows pretty much. So pop a wing liner on. I do have a tutorial on how I do that. Super easy using a felt tip liner. This one's by Marcel. And to add some pizzazz, I'm going to use some glitter liner by Urban Decay. And I'm basically going to outline the top part of my eye, creating kind of like a cut crease. Super easy. You just girl, just draw a line on her and do it halfway. Then, of course, apply the red underneath the waterline or the lash line area using packing motions and blend it out, making sure it's nice and soft and not too harsh. Apply your favorite big lash because I always use a big lash. For blush, this blush is so bomb. I love the color of this blush. This is a Juvias Place blush. And the name of this is in the description. So I applied that, girl. And then for lips, I'm going to use matte chestnut. And I'm going to, line my lips to prepare for the nude gloss. So I always line my lips like this when I'm wearing nude colors because that's how I like to line my lips. And I'm using the Fumi collab nude gloss. I think this one is called Royalty. I love this nude. I don't think I've ever seen a nude this kind of tone. It's kind of like a peach, but it's kind of like a creamy, kind of has like an orange undertone to it, which I absolutely love. It's super, super dope, super pretty. So before I, highlight, I'm going to set my face. This is a Lancome Fix It, Forget It, I believe, setting spray. And look, this stuff makes your face last for hours. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight. The name of this highlight is in the description. And I like this because it kind of has like a blue undertone to it. So I feel like that matched my glitter liner to add a little pop of, something, something. And this is pretty much the look of this quick tutorial, y'all. I wanted to pop in here and show you guys how I created this look from Instagram. And everything I use is down in the description. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you guys later. And feel free to check out these previous makeup tutorials from me. And I'll see you guys later.